You know, when you're staring down a serious legal challenge, the absolute last thing you want is a complicated lecture, right? You just want skilled advocacy and advice you can actually trust. Well, that's exactly what attorneys Carmine R. Villani and Vincent C. DeLuca set out to provide when they founded Villani DeLuca way back in 1996.
They built this firm on a super simple but really powerful vision: to give clients right here in New Jersey representation that is entirely rooted in respect and trust. So that means no confusing legal jargon and absolutely no talking down to you. Just straight, plain language answers to the questions that are keeping you up at night.
For practically 30 years now, the team at Villani DeLuca has been stepping in to help folks who find themselves in some genuinely stressful, life-altering situations. Because let's face it, when your world suddenly turns upside down, having 3 decades of trusted, hands-on expertise in your corner, that's the ultimate peace of mind.
So think about one of the most stressful things a person can go through. Maybe a marriage is ending, or you're suddenly dealing with some really complex child custody issues. It's tough. What happens when your family's future just feels totally uncertain? You need immediate reassurance, and you need a clear path forward.
And that is exactly where their divorce and family law team steps in. Vincent DeLuca and his team focus on guiding you through what is obviously a highly emotional process, but they put a huge emphasis on finding amicable, peaceful resolutions. Actually, Vincent is a certified matrimonial law attorney. That's a distinction held by a really tiny fraction of lawyers in the whole state. He specializes in mediation. So what does that mean for you? It means they work to resolve your family issues without dragging you through some bitter public court battle.
Now, let's switch gears a bit. Imagine seeing flashing lights in your rearview mirror after a night out, or even worse, facing a serious criminal charge that could directly impact your freedom, your job, your whole reputation. Whether it's a traffic ticket, a DWI, or a major criminal offense, that kind of anxiety is just completely overwhelming. But in those terrifying moments, you actually have a unique advantage with their criminal defense and DWI team. See, Carmine Villani isn't just a defense attorney. He's actually a former municipal prosecutor and a public defender. He has literally stood on both sides of the aisle. And because he knows exactly how the prosecution thinks, he knows exactly how to navigate the courtroom to fight aggressively for the best possible outcome for you.
Then there's another major hurdle life can throw at you: getting hurt when it wasn't even your fault. If you're struggling with mounting medical bills and lost wages after a bad car crash or an accident, listen, you shouldn't have to fight those giant insurance companies all by yourself. Villani DeLuca's personal injury practice takes aggressive legal action, making sure you get the financial compensation you actually need to heal up and, just move on with your life.
Finally, if you're a business owner, especially in the hospitality industry, you already know your livelihood depends on following some pretty strict local rules. Well, the firm also provides expert legal guidance on acquiring, transferring, and maintaining New Jersey liquor licenses. They essentially make sure that your critical business investments stay completely secure.
So together, these build a complete picture of the firm's 5 core practice areas. We've got divorce and family law, criminal defense, DWI and traffic law, personal injury, and liquor license and business law. And here's the thing: no matter which of these problems you're facing, they apply the exact same philosophy across the board, cutting right through the legal red tape to give you clear, actionable advice.
So the absolutely crucial point to take away is this: when you call Villani DeLuca, you aren't just hiring a lawyer. You're partnering with a team that's genuinely guided by empathy and understanding. I mean, they spent decades mastering the law so that you don't have to. If you're facing a legal hurdle today, why wait to get the clarity you deserve? You can easily reach out to Villani DeLuca for a free consultation. Ask yourself, isn't it about time you had a trusted advocate in your corner?